Hey there, bud.
That bud sound is so sarcastic. Hello. Also, hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Aesthetic. Be careful with my Manta. I'm so sorry, Meta. My bad, bro. My bad. I was going to do something. Oh, yeah, I want to change this keyboard. I need to change some of the layout of it. How are you guys all doing today? Naj, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 41 months.
Have a good one, bud.
I'm hoping today's a good one. I'm hoping today's not only good, I hope it's just not stressful. That's it. Hope it's not stressful. Should be an interesting little board today. Dude, Gork, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. I just had the shift of all shifts. I hope it wasn't like a bad shift of all shifts. I hope it was like a good and you feel good shift of all shifts. Yes, no, maybe. 6, thank you so much for the tier
17
1.
my LFG.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good one. There is one new giveaway added to the list here. It's going to be at 150 subs. It is going to be a Neo Ergo, courtesy of Verm. So that'll be at 150. Also, I hope everyone's just been feeling good and relaxing. Alex, your next subathon should be one of those where we have a timer that can increase with subs. Man, at my age, you want me to do that? Me, Unk? Hi, Swag Keys. Oh, wait. I got something from Swag Keys today. Hold on one second. First, whoa. Look at this from Swag Keys. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff because I wanted the Eve 65. So I ordered all this. First, I thought this was so beautiful and I had to get it. It's a stem puller. Then I also got one of their, well, I got a vial of lube as well. And then I also got a brush where I don't, oh wait, right here. I'm gonna try this size brush out. This is one smidge of a size smaller than what I normally get. But I need a new brush because mine's fraying basically, and this is the one I ended up getting. And then, just so I can prove to you guys, not today though. Boom. So nice. Alright, we'll review it. We'll take a look. Very nice. The Encore is gorge. Thank you very much. Also, Shark, thank you. MS, thank you. Which one did I get? Like, color-wise? I think I just got transparent. So nice. I don't remember which one I ordered now. But yeah, excited to do this one here too when we get the chance. This was super duper affordable. Like, holy smokes, this was affordable. So, yeah, everyone's been asking me to take a look at this board. So we're going to finally take a look at it. But yeah, MS, thank you again, man. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, next giveaway is at 135. The giveaway's running till Christmas. There is no rush to do giveaways today, by the way, guys. So don't feel like the need to just like, we're just relaxing. It's such a fun little tinker board. I think it could be even like end game levels for some people. You know? Hope your day's going well. My Brutal 60 mystery box thing came in today, so I'll be joining in a keyboard build. Nice. I don't think today's going to be as keyboard buildy. It's more going to be looking at a keyboard. We're still probably going to tear it apart. But we'll probably do the keyboard today, and then we'll also do photos afterwards. So, been enjoying your stuff, so subscribing is my way of saying thank you. Thank you, Shark. The holiday's been treating you well, man. Thank you, dude. Yay photos? Indeed, yay photos. I kind of want to jump into this, by the way, because I think this is a long page that we'll probably have to go through. So why not jump into it? Do you guys kind of want to see this alongside me, or I'm not too sure what you guys want to do. Was that the Eve 65? It was. I literally placed an order with you guys, Swag Keys, like a few days ago. Came in really quick. What's good, alexotos? It's been a minute. What's good with me? I would say usual for me. The usual goodness. Nothing too crazy. I been having a good one today, you know. Thank you for the bits, Sean. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, do you guys want to start? Or actually, do you guys have anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys have like been vibing with? Want to talk about any like feelings, stuff like that? Anything for you guys? All right. No, my life sucks. Damn, Avo. Is it because you didn't share pretzels with us? Can you pat your hand and rub your tummy? This is for silence. Can I pat my hand and like this? Pat my hand and rub my stomach? Do you mean pat my head? I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I can. I actually don't think I can. Am I stupid? Let's talk about what 60% keywords I should get. There's so many good 60s out there. Are you willing to go aftermarket for that? Oh, jeez. Seasonal depression has been kicking my butt. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. It has definitely been something. I get it. I get it. I hope, honestly, I hope it gets better, Prof. You know what helps? If you can, take a little walk while it's sunny outside. You know? Maybe that's like a good solution. Thanks for using our keyboard. Really appreciate it. Anytime. I'll be building it soon, Swag Keys. I just don't know when I'm going to be doing it.
Boo.
So probably this week. Or maybe not this week. Maybe next week. We'll see if Sunday's build comes in, because it might even just be built on Sunday. Thank you, Muppets. What's on my Christmas wish list? So, if I had to spend money on something right this instant, I already got the thing I wanted for myself, which was the keyboard. If I had to spend extra money though, if I was able to just kind of like throw money at a wall, there's a lens that I've been wanting. And not that I even know what to buy at this point here, but I think I want a new headset because mine is driving me nuts for gaming. But yeah, probably a lens and a headset. I'm totally over the moon that I even got the F18X that I wanted. Totally over the moon. So I'm blessed. Like, I don't even need anything else. What is on your guys' Christmas wish list? Wait, pause. Pattis just had their first coffee crisp. What were your thoughts, opinions? What do you think? Was it good? Blot is goated. Blot is pretty nice. Blot, I didn't even know Novel Keys was running that till this morning. Literally, no one told me. Nobody told me. Oh my god, dude, why does Avo have to make things difficult today? Coffee crisp is kind of mid, I won't lie. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, I totally forgot to do something today. Guys, hold up one moment. Hold up. Just give me a hot second. Hold on. I forgot to post this in chat because honestly, today was so busy for me. Guys, I'll post this in Discord later, but I'm gonna give you guys first dibs if you guys care. Check this out. Check out this. This is Reggie's. So Regolicious. This is his website for the keycap pullers. If you guys want, he's now selling them like this. I totally forgot to announce this last night. He messaged me late last night, and honestly, I was kind of sleepy and watching the rest of Stranger Things, so I saw it, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it for him in the morning, and I never did it. I'm so sorry. But yes, if you guys want, go look at them. They're fucking beautiful. The resin ones seem like they're selling out rather quickly. I have 2 of them personally. They're great. Definitely check out Regolicious' stuff. Absolutely. It's beautiful. You know, it's weird. I will say, out of both of these, I always feel like myself, I vibe more with this smaller one. think it's just because this one's so heavy, but this is the most pretty keycap puller and like high-end keycap puller I've ever used. But yeah, I tend to use this one here a bit more because it's just easier. Frank, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yes, I would suggest if you guys wanted a cool little Christmas present to get someone, please go check out his shop. He has that really nice one, the brown mallee with the red resin. That looks great. Oh man, someone snagged that purple one. That one there looks so good. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. 1 second. Also, copyright. Thank you so much for a prime. And shortly...
Oh man, was a second
so
ago since I joined in. Still love you, ma man.
Dude, I appreciate that, man. Time has been flying. I thought today how long I've been doing this, and I'm just like, damn, like, it's really moving. Check these out, guys. So nice. Look at this. Actually, this one here is really nice, too. If you like just an all-wooden keycap puller, vintage Aw-Stream, Avo and Adam just, like, trolling the shit out of me. That's crazy, man. Dude, this one and the other orange one are fucking stunning. These look like amber ones. They're so cool. And I guess these are some of the other ones. These are cool too. Damn. Wait, that's a really fun one. These are neat. The gold ones turned out crazy. Yeah, they're so pretty, man. Honestly, I do like the all wooden ones too. I think these are really, really fun looking too. Love the vids, watch you all the time on YouTube. First time in a Twitch stream? Thank you, copyright. Really appreciate that, man. Can you link the website, please? Yes, I will link it again for you guys. There you guys go. I have no affiliation with Regulicious, by the way. He's just a really good guy, and I like his products. Just please, he's a swell guy, truly, and handsome. Very handsome. Please take a look at his stuff, and not saying you have to buy it, but, you know, give him a little clap or something. Not that one, but like just claps and chat or something, you know? All right, now we're going to take a look at this board. Hi, friends. Hi, Chayo. How you doing? Alrighty, so DP104 by Keycap. So this is going to run you, depending on which one you want, about $200 to $210. This is a fun one because Keycap has... I mean, I think technically Keycap is now the offshoot of what the Evo stuff is. I don't know. I'm a little confused as well.
Good evening, everyone.
So we can go through it all. Let's go through it all together here because I think we kind of need to. Also, Ravius, thank you so much. So we have the DP104, Modern Control meets Retro Soul. Building on the heritage of our premium custom keyboard brands Owl Labs, Neo, and QWERTY Keys, Keycap's goal is to bring a precision-engineered, pre-built product to consumers. Again, I'm thinking this is just another offshoot of what the Evo series was in a lot of ways. I don't know if they'll be continuing with the Evo series. Either way, we have Keycap now. So, interesting. The DP comes from the D-pad, which is kind of like a retro console-themed kind of keyboard. It's a cool theme overall. We'll see some common traits that maybe we've seen now from QWERTY Keys in the QK lineup. But I digress. Let's keep going. So the appearance, D-pad itself, the D-pad series embraces simplicity using the most straightforward form. You'll see, because I only cracked this open just to look, but I do like the look of this a little bit more than the QWERTY Keys series. And we'll go through all this. We don't have to look at this now. This has a screen on the top right with some interesting features. This has a custom pixel mode where you can put your own stuff inside of it. It has an audio reactive mode. Let's be real, this is more gimmicky than anything, but it's fun for people who like these things. They have a firework typing mode, which is always fun. People love these things, honestly. I know a lot of people who like these reactive typing things, and hey, you know what? Good for them for adding it in. Scrolling messages, real-time typing, which is cool, and then we have system statuses, which I think is the most useful, like time, battery level, Windows and Mac. By the way, they did send this over for us to keep, I think. We'll most likely be giving it away, but nonetheless, that won't change anything I ever say, as you guys have seen in the past. The structure is what I'm most excited about on this board, dude, okay? When I saw this was going to be the leaf spring system, I was over the moon. This This is a system that I really like. Depending on how well it's implemented, I should say. So they're calling this like a dual bridge copper structure triple dampening system. I have no fucking clue. Anyways, this is a leaf spring system. It is awesome. Love these mounts. They've done it only in a handful of boards. I think the original one they did it was with the spring, the Alice board, and it wasn't very good. But they've refined it since, and it's been pretty awesome. It has a quick release system and a pogo pin connector. Whatever. And then again, these come pre-assembled, so $200 for a pre-assembled board with switches, not bad. Depending on the switches you want, there'll be different ones. Die-sub keycaps, so PBT, and then we have some other foams. We'll be taking this apart today and kind of building it with maybe no foam. We'll see how it sounds and all that jazz. And then obviously this is going to be battery compartments for the wireless stuff. So, and then plate and switches. So it either comes with Rye linears or Cloud Silence. I'm not sure which one we got today. If we did get Silence today, I'll swap them out for Granite switches because I have those prepped. All right, and then there's the layout. It's a pretty fixed layout because this is a pre-assembled board. For those who wanted a full-size board with like a 7U, unfortunately, we're not getting that here, and that could affect your purchasing decision. It is what it is. Ain't nothing any of us can do about it, you know? We can't do nothing. And that's pretty much it. And then there's different color options. We have powder white, blue sky, cat paw pink, first light, and mecha gray. I think all of these colors are quite nice. So, hi AJ, how you doing? I'll have you know I love my QK101. The QK101 was good. You know, it was good. That Encore back, oh dude, the Encore's looking super good today. And then vendor list is humongous. It's giant, but we have Tick Type, which has some stuff here. So again, 209 if you want the silence, and then 200 if you want the regular linears here. Okay, so that pretty much sums up the overall quick summary of the board. Now we can actually look at it. Alex, how are you planning on building your F1? Cherry MX2As, baby. Honestly, I wish I picked up a second PCB because I am now regretting not getting one. I bought it in a hurry, clearly. And I might just order another PCB and plate because I would also like to build this with Granite switches too, but I think I'm just going to do Cherry MX2A. I know, crazy, I'm so different here, but I know, I want another CEM PCB. CEM goes kind of hard. It's a nice type, it's a nice sound profile. So it comes in this hard shell case, this is cool. I got from the website Blue Crayon. Okay. All right, we got some product manual. Okay. Hello, camera. Product manual here. We have cable, some extra parts, some extra keycaps, and some extra switches. A certificate of compliancy, and the board. This is the first light color. Actually, this does look good. So I think what I want here right now, even outside of being a pre-built keyboard, I want this to feel premium. I want this to, I think, okay, I was thinking, okay, let me reword this all. Let me go back one step. I was thinking to myself this morning, how do I want to go about looking at this board today? And I think it has to scream more than a $200 board to me. Like, this has to feel, and not sound necessarily, but it has to feel and give me the vibe of something more premium. And I think if it can do that, it will sell me on this, because we don't get a lot of full-size boards like this. We don't. And I want this, I hope this is done well. I already love this. I love how this is not like a 98% layout. I already love that this is more full. I don't mind losing some of the keys here on the top. I never use those when I do use full. So it's nice having a screen or just something to fill that. But let's open it, because the plastic wrap's not doing it justice here. What about you guys? What do you guys kind of like want out of this? How do I redeem Cure Carpal Tunnel? I cannot do that, sir. I'm so sorry. It looks cool already. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a foamy sounding keyboard. Ooh, actually, I haven't actually looked at the back of this board in person. This looks pretty nice. Hold on a moment. Actually, this does look good. So those are buttons. That's a button. You know what, guys? I can already tell you I like the way this looks. Nice color. Subtle design cues here. It doesn't make the whole thing stand out. Like, it doesn't scream like overdone. I really like this already. And I think what I really like... Sorry, I'll get to chat in a moment, guys. I really like this area right over here. I like how it's machined downwards and kind of slopes in. That already looks really good. This screen area is actually kind of fun looking. I thought it would just be your standard LCD screen or whatever. But it kind of has its own thing going. Like if you don't end up wanting this running, then you have something there. And then you got a little badge, which actually has another little button here. 2 little buttons. Which I'm assuming change the mode for this. And then the rest of the frame is, I would say, like, not simple, but it doesn't give overdone vibes. I know, it is, Jet. It is. Here's the side profile, which is also kind of fun. I don't hate this side profile in the slightest. I really, like, okay, I hate to do this, and I think this is totally fair. But when we look at this QK board, which is also retro themed and Game Boy, Game whatever inspired, I can tell you right off the bat, I much prefer this more boxy design than this rounded, big bezels, like really trying to lean into the aesthetic of a Game Boy. This looks cleaner and honestly looks more professional to me. Even the side profile on this just feels a little bit bland, where they kind of, you know, gave us some detail here. And then the back of the board, love this. Obama, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Obama toe lover, excuse me. Really, really like this. I like the red little buttons over here. They are a little wobbly though, so those are maybe not my favorite things in the world, but we do get some buttons here on the back. Unlike these ridiculous dials that I complained about on this QK board, these had dials. I did not like it. But look how clean this is. You know, we have the weight, or whatever you want to call it, the accent piece kind of creeping up here. We have this little just indent over here that's been machined in to give us this nice little seam. And then the top frame is a bit different colored than the bottom, which kind of gives us some distinction. It looks clean. This is what I really like. The bottom isn't overdone. Let me peel this off. This looks fantastic, dude. 200 USD, yeah. I don't know how much it comes out to CAD. Honestly, every day CAD changes, so it's pointless for me to do that. This looks fantastic. Again, comparing it to what I think is the closest thing, this also looked fun as well. I liked this one here, but to me, again, this looks way cleaner. I really like that. That does look really good. It's not 1700 CAD, dude. Get out of here, Weesh. Cool, let me read some comments here. Hold up. Can't believe it's already been 18 months back in the hobby. Time really does fly. I'm so glad when I came back, I joined the stream the day instead of sticking to forums like Keycap and Keep Talk, or just watching VODs on YouTube like I used to. Your stream was truly the catalyst that got me actively participating in the community. It made the experience so much richer and totally brought new joy to all. Thank you, Lost. Love you, buddy. That's awesome. You know who else is awesome? Chayo. Chayo, I hope you're having an amazing day. All right? Chayo, you are priceless when we convert you from USD to CAD, okay? Priceless. No price. Hope you're having a good one, Chayo. I don't have an ND104, though, so I unfortunately can't really compare. I can do, like, online comparisons. But alright, let's plug this in. So we're going to do a few things today. We're going to see how it sounds now, and then we'll take it apart, and then go from there. So, you looked at it right before? The ND104? Have I done the ND104? ND104. Oh. I unplugged it. ND104. Chill key. Oh, wait. No, I haven't. Have I looked at... Oh, yeah, you're right. I think I did. Wait, did I? I don't remember looking at this now. I don't have it anyways. I don't have it if you wanted me to look at it. I think I did look at this. I no longer own this board. This was sent back. But yeah. I can make some commentary because you're right, I did look at this. The ND104 was nice. All right. Let's plug this in, actually. Yeah, I remember it now, Dream. I no longer own it, though. It was sent back. Okay. Few things I really like about this. Oh, that is nice. So the reason this is lipped is because the RGB projects onto the lip, giving it a almost like very diffused kind of... Honestly, that's a smart idea. Dude, look how sharp this board looks. I love the more boxed off look. I think they should do this more often for these retro themed keyboards. Love this screen. So the screen's actually inset a little bit more. You guys can kind of see from the side angle. It's inset further down, and then has like this cover on it, which gives it a... You can kind of see it's giving it this like totally different vibe. It's actually, that's really smart too. It's a good idea. Wow, this is nice. And then what does this do? This just... Okay, I don't know what these buttons do quite yet, but then this one should change things here. So this is the typing spark stuff. All right, and this is the audio. Oh, it does work. That's cool. You know what? All right. This is the scrolling text. This is tick type for now, which we got to figure out how to set up. This is just turning it off. I like that there's an off feature for that. And then this is just typing what we type. I guess this does have... I don't know if it works off the computer microphone or if it has a mic inside of it. I don't know. Which, you know what? Also, if that affects the way you guys want to deal with things too, then... Alright. So far, I'm really liking this. There is backlit keys as well. I can see it. They're not super bright, though. And nothing else on the front here. Yeah, the ND did have the Oh, my printer's deciding to... Okay, I'll let the printer do its thing. So, comparing this to the ND did have the calculator. I wish this had a calculator feature as well. I really do. But for those who don't ever need a separate calculator that doesn't work, that basically like is separate from the computer function, you know, obviously the ND is still a choice. I can tell you right now, though, I love the way this looks more than the ND. This is so much nicer than the ND. Oh, this is volume. Oh, that's for volume. You guys just can't see because it's... Or I don't think you guys can hear the volume going up and down. I like that. That's cool. Alright. And then we have, again, cable, Bluetooth, so we can actually just turn this on without... I'm assuming, I'm going to make a negative thing with this right now. I'm assuming this is probably not going to load up with VIA. So, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But... $200 for all this. I like this so far. This is nice. This is really nice.
That once a month and it's hard.
Thank you, Reinhold. Oh, god damn. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. May I know what cable you use? Cable from Ordinary Labs. And then, do we get like a regular enter key or something? We do. So, I was going to make the comment saying I really don't like the fact that they just have a tick type enter key. But if you guys do buy this with the intention of using the stock keycaps, they do give you a regular enter key as well as a... No, they don't. You will be stuck with the tick type logo escape key, which is...
Hello.
It is what it is. Elquan, thank you so much for the tier 1. The PBT does look nice and thick. This is die sub though. So, die sub, sometimes when you're doing full die sub pieces like this, you can see this is actually supposed to be gray, but they dyed the whole piece. There could be a little bit of warpage or shrinkage. So just be aware that it looks like everything was done with the base gray color. I will say though, this doesn't look too bad in terms of like warpage on the sidewalls. These are very thick PBT keycaps. Very, very thick. Yeah, I also personally don't quite understand the necessity to not have these done in mod colors. Am I going to say this is the best keycap set in the world? No. I think I would have preferred if they had done everything as like a monocolored theme or done it as this theme. I think having both... You're right, Weish. It is an odd call. Will that matter in the long run for users probably buying this? Not really. But it is aesthetically probably the only weird thing that I'm seeing here. So it is not that great. Also, I would have liked if they included a non-branded escape key. In terms of like other things I don't like about the keycap design, I feel like these are kind of weird and tacky. These could have been done as just regular icons. I don't think they needed to be done in this like weird dot matrixy kind of style, which I'm assuming is to match the screen. Mecha Gray is all mod. Yeah, is this how it looks on the website too for a first light? Let me just quickly double check. It is. So yeah, that's the intention there. Overall, very beautiful. What do you guys think aesthetically so far, minus the keycaps? Yeah, I think they did a really good job, man. Honestly, this looks great. The red buttons over here really make this pop too. Yeah. First light is so nice. Meh? What makes it meh? I'm curious. You don't have to like it, guys. I don't think this is giving me Matrix vibes. I think there are some elements that are a little bit stylized, but it's not overly stylized. I really think they did a good job with how this looks. So... Interesting. Well, I'm going to be rebuilding this now, so let's see how it sounds currently with all the foam, how it's done from the factory type thing, and then we're going to tear this thing apart. So this is it with the linear switches that it comes with. Stabs actually sound really solid. Stabs are good. Stabs are good. Let's see. I think this is the foamiest pre-built I've done in a long time, but it's not bad. It has like a nice foamy sound. It's not like that low kind of bland foam. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's pleasant. In terms of foamy, yeah, like if I had to give it a number, I would say like to me this is like a 7.5, 8 for foamy sounds. I think the stabs are selling it right now. Comfort wise, oh maybe I should with all the foam, it has a minimal amount of give, I'd say, but this is rather stiff. It absorbs all the impact well of your typing, but it is a rather stiff build with all this stuff in between. And if you guys look at the website, there's a shit ton of stuff in between. God damn, dude. Bonkers. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do a giveaway. We have a giveaway to do. This is going to be for the Bauer Light. It's a one-off color. So it's a unique Bauer Light. Bauer Light. Give everyone a free ticket. Oh wait, can you... Is Avo or Adam there? Can you remove the ticket ban thing? This is for the Bauer now. I wait for you to start it? Oh, thank you. There you guys go. You guys can enter now. Go ahead and enter cheese. You might want to enter again. Guys, I need to make this clear. Because I had someone yell at me yesterday. I'm taking a 2-second timeout here. I asked that you pay for shipping for the prize boards. The reason I've had to ask, I've lowered sometimes the, I've lowered the amount of subs. I also just, like in the past, usually every single giveaway that we do, I do the math of all the parts that I've purchased, some of the boards I've purchased with my own money. They're huge net losses, and honestly, I can't afford to keep doing them the way I do them. So that is the reason why I ask the winners to pay for shipping. They come with like 90% of them, and if they don't, I usually give you modded switches. They all come with modded switches done by me. They come with tuning. They're built for you. So even outside of like all that, I'm still buying parts. So if you guys, could be reasonable and understand that I just can't keep doing giveaways like this while paying for everyone's shipping and tariffs. Plus, there's been some really bad actors who have unfortunately made things very difficult. A few people have not made me, but like they've been difficult where I've had to spend hundreds of dollars to get boards to them. So yeah, anyways, if you guys could just be aware that I do ask for shipping. That's the only thing I ask. That's it. But otherwise, it's all up to you. If you guys want the board, just enter for the board. Pretty standard. Even Lotto makes you pay your own taxes. I guess so. Next time, send it to me. Wild to get mad at the guy giving them a free keyboard. I've been yelled at a few times for giveaway stuff. Honestly, Burn, I swear I say this every single time too. Like, hey guys, here are the rules, and people still get like confused. So honestly, I have no fucking idea, Burn. I know who's the one. I know people, the ones that are complaining, but you expect us to buy your e-waste? Yes, please buy my e-waste. Alex just made them wait 6 months, like you made me wait. Honestly, I should next time. Confused is a word for it. Dude, this looks great. I love this RGB strip over here. It's not really an RGB strip, but it looks so good. I really like this. This is nice. All right, let's figure out how to take this apart. So these are adhesive feet. Okay, so I guess this is hidden screw design? Let's see. I don't know. I'm guessing so. I just need to find where they are. Oh no, this is not hidden screw design. This is ball catch. What am I thinking? It's easy to disassemble this. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright. So this is done with a pogo pin too. Oh, that is nice. Wow, look how they've implemented this. They've literally just attached all this stuff right to the top frame, instead of making it all dangly with dongles and all this random stuff here. That is nice. So we have 6 ball catches on this with about 8 gaskets. I'm not loving the gasket placements, but this is done on a leaf spring system, so I don't hate it. There are those leaf springs. Love, love, love these. Love them a lot. And I see they've opted to basically use the same system they used last time. So, no complaints. This does have PE everything. This has all the foams pre-installed. Now, from a technical standpoint, what I love what they've done with these particular mounts, we'll use what is a pointer? This. They've added basically a sheet of silicone underneath the leaf spring, which basically force breaks the copper or whatever metal this is from the bottom of the case. originally, when a lot of people were trying to experiment with this, there was unnecessary ping, and they would try to isolate from the top. This is so genius. I love the fact that they've done this. Love this mounting style too. It is, if you build this without all the foam, this probably will sound a lot or feel a lot more like bouncy and springy. But like, even just putting this back right now while I remove the bottom foam is noticeably already more springy here. We have some force brakes that are well raised from the bottom of the case, which we've seen issues in the past where they're like flush with the case, and I have to scratch my head being like, why the hell would you do that? We have two different pieces for the sides over here to give it that side aesthetic, which is interesting. And all that stuff is underneath. I would have loved to see maybe some like internal ridges with the machining to give it some like different sound profile if you decide to not use foam, but that's not the, it's not a game changer, or not game changer rather, but it's not a deal breaker at the end of the day. So let's put this foam to the side and the top of the case to the side here. I don't know why I thought it was not a tactile version. I thought it was a silent version. It could be just that the switches are more expensive. Honestly, I don't know, Adam. I think it's really just the switches you're getting that are different, right? But yeah, we have to take out the keycaps anyways. Honestly, I kind of like these keycaps. Let's just, here, I'll put them on this. Do I have like a bag, actually? I wasn't expecting to do this right now. I didn't think ahead of time. I think I do have a bag. I'll use this swag cheese bag. Would you recommend this compared to the Neo 98? I can already tell you, like, if this sounds good with no foam, this might be a really easy recommend. However, as far as I know, you can't buy this bare bones. So you do have to keep in mind that if you're buying this, you will have extra parts. I kind of want to use these switches that it came with because these are pretty nice. Would I say this is better than the intro? I don't know yet. Change them? Really? You guys want to change the switches? If you want bare bones, you might as well buy the Neo. But the Neo's not this... The Neo 98's not this layout, right? In fact, I don't think any... I think even the QK101, if memory serves, is also a slightly different layout, right? I don't know, because like, even if we're cross-comparing, like, there's not a lot of boards that are a full-size layout. It's really only a handful. Plateless MX2As. Gosh. Sorry for maybe a stupid question. Does it make sense to lube / spring swap, etc. switches and store them for later use? I've done it so many times, Eamon. You're totally fine. The Neo has a full numpad, but the Neo doesn't have all the nav keys, right? I like this way more than a 98. I also do prefer this. Like, if you're gonna go full, just do full. The Haven was beautiful. The Haven's expensive. The Haven is like, what, $500-600? Wasn't it? It's expensive. The Havens, I would not even compare to this. Are there any pre-built that offer different layouts? No, and I wish they did offer some different layouts with the pre-built units. As you can see, there's literally nothing here. Flex cuts, so we're probably going to leave the foam. I would love if they offered some different stuff here, but unfortunately, like, there's not a lot of different things. Flex cuts, that's a bummer. It's a purchasing decision. You know, like, if you don't like them, don't buy them. The board's going to have to stay a little bit foamy, but we don't have to keep it extremely foamy. We've seen it in the past where flex cuts have really surprised us, so we'll see on this particular board. If there is no need to do any of this internal swappage to anything, then this board's already super solid in my book. Currently on an Intro S100, the angle is actually nice, super low front lip. The Intro is really, it's premium. If you're willing to spend and dish out the extra dollars, yes, the Intro is definitely worth it. On God, I'm so peeved with full sizes about full nav keys. I get you, KJ. Dude's using his fingers. I was born for keyboards. My fingers are made for this. What can I say? I've tried the Maker stuff. It's good. Isn't the Maker stuff like, isn't he shutting down shop? What are your thoughts on split spacebars? I don't use them personally. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I really, like, I've tried. I have no need to use them. So for me, they're not something I look for in a board. You know? Does using your fingers to take up keycaps damage the keycap? Not that I've ever seen. I've done this for like 5 years with my fingers. I've never seen anything happen. All right, so we have plate-mounted stabs, which I have no gripe with, by the way. For all the haters of plate-mounted stabs, I ask you why. There is no need to be upset. We do have 2 screws that, oh wow, they have like a little protection for the ribbon cable thing here. That's a cool idea. I can't see why you need to protect this, but it's cool. It's an interesting idea. It also gives me an idea too. If you had a longer ribbon cable that needs to like overlap, you'd put one of these things over top to compress it all down. Smart. But okay, let's take this apart. I guess I do have to, I guess I have to unscrew that. So let's unscrew that. Let's take that off. But for anyone who wants the TLDR so far, if you guys don't plan on opening this up, for $200, I really like the aesthetic. The sound's good. I think it's a pickup. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong for 200 bucks, you know? Meta, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. That reminds me, let's close the giveaway. Again, this is for the Bauer Light. I'm going to close the giveaway right now, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Winner is Solanidis. Congratulations. Sola, are you there? Solan? All right, let's write you down as the winner. I'm going to be messaging everyone. Oh, God, it's doing this thing where I have to type things. Let me move things over. Congratulations. I'll be messaging, if you can message me actually, but I'll be sending you guys the form stuff afterwards. If you guys are okay with me shipping afterwards. So, dude, that'd be super. Do you want to see? I mean, actually, can I grab it quick is the answer. Let me see if I can. 1 second. It's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I can grab it quick. Hold on. It's this. It has that like cloud texture. I don't think this was ever a thing that they sold. I don't know why I'm showing it like on one little side of the screen here, but it's pretty cool. It could have been a random batch release too, yeah. What are the white marks? It's just like resin or whatever, but like the injection molded, like you know when like they mix everything. So MT3 Fairlane. Oh, actually, dude, there's actually some sets that go really well with that. You got the secret only contest creator edition, sorta. All right, let's open this thing up. The next giveaway will be at, what did I say? I wrote it down. Hold on. At 150. Do I have the right bit? I don't. I picked it up on drop for 15 bucks. Damn, that's a steal. Sometimes I swear y'all are making GMK sets making up GMK sets. No way GMK bread exists. I'm pretty positive it's a set. I'm like 90% sure.
God damn, dude.
Sizz. All right, another giveaway. Thank you, Sizz. Appreciate you, man. All right, this giveaway will be for the Neo Ergo. Let me redo all this. So this is being given by Vern. Verm is versus Vermins. He was super kind enough to donate a board for today. It has a purple NO, copper weight, solder, hot swap PCBs, PP CF plate, and is in excellent condition. So he will be shipping it from him if you're comfy with that. He was, again, super kind, so please, if Verm's in chat right now, I don't know if he is, but please say thank you to Vermin. Create and start. There you guys go. I don't know if this will be NA only. I guess I didn't ask, but for any international people, if Verm ends up wanting to pay for shipping, I will cover the international difference or whatever. I'll just cover the shipping in general. I don't give a shit. We'll cover it for Verm. He's already doing something so kind. So yes, international. Why not? Let's make that happen. Let's take apart this board now. So I think realistically, I just kind of want to get rid of the PE foam and see how this sounds without the PE foam. I think they would be smart though to offer versions without flex cuts. Again, I don't really understand why the flex cuts are here if it's loaded with foam. My criticism so far on this, on the internal side, not the external. External is beautiful. Is you build a keyboard with quick opening, easy modding, and then you kind of lock it down to be like, yo, we're only offering one style of PCB with no way to modify your layout. I get the target audience is someone who doesn't want to maybe tinker that much, but why even offer the tinkering capabilities of having a catchball enclosure if there's not much you can do? You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at with that. Like, it's kind of not misleading in a way, but it's kind of, hey, you have all these cool ways that you could potentially do something, but there's like 15 ways to get into the room, but then when you get into the room, there's nothing to do. The room's empty. So it's weird. It's definitely weird. I didn't say rum. No one said rum, dude. I said room. Guys, let's not do this today. Let's not, dude. Oh my god, dude. Do I have a favorite keyboard sound profile? I would say like clacky, O-ring kind of vibe is usually my favorite. It's usually what I end up going for at the end of the day. Why flex cuts too? I think we've seen enough to know that typing feel comes more from the mounting style. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree, and they put a really good mounting style in here, which is confusing to me. Like, why add the flex cuts? I didn't see anything about optional PCBs for this, so I'm going to assume that this is just stock loaded with flex cuts. I guess it's an easy way to get beginners interested in modding. I like the way you're thinking. I would also maybe argue, though, that if it is to get people modding, there's not much to mod. I mean, you could technically mod it, but it does. You do have more flexibility from like a standard PCB or a standard thickness, and that's nothing wrong with a flex cut PCB. It does do stuff without, when you're not loading it up with foams. It does make things pretty bouncy, especially paired with like a plastic plate like this. But when you're loaded with foams, it kind of defeats the purpose. This switch puller, I have no idea where this switch puller is from. I think this is from Yunzi or something. Intro versus QK101? Probably intro. You took off keycaps with your fingers, why not the switches too? Damn, bro. Someone really asked me that? Who asked that right now? EJ? Yo, EJ, really, bro? This guy, dude. As a beginner, I would have I would have thought changing switches and keycaps was all I wanted to mod. I suppose you're not wrong in that sense. That's a really good point. I'm open to think that. How are you, Alex? Manic, what's up, dude? God damn. Every time I take off the caps lock key on my Evo 80, the switch comes with it. It do be happening sometimes. Man, I used my Fuji the other day, and it's so much better than my phone. Yeah. Honestly, I've been using my Fuji more these days, too. I was kind of low-key... I don't know. Something about it, I was like, you know what? I'm not vibing. But, like, I took some pictures of... It sounds dumb, but I took pictures of my other camera with it today. And, I don't know. It was like a vibe. I appreciated it. But, yeah. We're going to be doing some stuff in January where I'm going to bring the camera with me. And I'll actually get some, like, outdoor photos. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring around a heavy camera for the next few months. I think I kind of just want to experiment with the Fuji. I haven't really used the X100 to like the best of its abilities yet. I've just been kind of dilly-dallying with it, I guess, so to speak. I'm going to keep using these switches. These sound pretty nice. Instead of switching to granites. I don't think granites will actually sound very good with this plate. And now knowing there's flex cuts, I'm not 100% positive granites will be good with flex cuts. Just finished building a PC Kohaku and a Ruber Haku. So crazy how uniform the spacebar is on the Alu. They're both good spacebars. They are. They're both really good. You cannot complain about either one. You know? I prefer a simpler photography setup. Many years ago, I sold all my Canon gear and just settled with a Leica and a 35mm. Simplified my hobby a bit. Shark, we're on the same page. I didn't have Canon. Canon was something that at the time I just didn't get into it, but I had Nikon. And I sold a lot of my Nikon stuff, not all of it, but enough of it to fund a Sony camera. But then I also got way too involved in buying tons of Sony lenses, and I remember hating going out, even with the mirrorless camera, thinking, why is my setup so heavy? And then I ended up settling on selling all the stuff again, and I sold most of my Sony gear. And now I have a Leica as well. And it's the only camera system other than the Fuji X100 that I have. Everything else is gone. It's been sold for outdoor purposes. I have a studio camera, but that's a little different. Which 35 did you end up picking up? What happened? Something happened? Rob Reiner? I don't know who that is, actually. Do I know? Is it like someone in like a music place? I don't know everyone's name, unfortunately. Maybe I do. I don't know, man. Funny enough, that's why I sold all my Sony gear. Looking to go back to it because I do professional photography. Yeah, for professional stuff, it's a little tough. I feel like you do need to go with something like good autofocus. Got a Summilux and the Leica is the M. Oh, dude, did you have a Type 240? So jealous. So jealous. I love that camera. A director. Princess Bride. Famous director. When Harry Met Sally. Oh, you did A Few Good Men. Okay, I haven't seen the other ones. Stand By Me. I don't know what movie that is. Stand
Just
By
happy
Me.
to be here.
I don't think I've seen this. XMT, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate you, dude. So is this today or something? Let's see. Oh, he was an actor in New Girl. Interesting. Interesting. I honestly have not seen some of these. The son was arrested today? Oh shit, that's so terrible. I know what The Princess Bride is. I just never seen it. We're talking about the bad news. There's a lot of bad news recently, man. I'll be real with you guys. Too much bad news. We need good news. That's really sad, though. I don't know the details. I probably don't want to know the details. But that's really fucking sad. He made a lot of classics from the 90s. The 90s is not even vintage. Those are new movies, too. That's crazy. Good news, Handsome Man is making a keeb and entertaining chat. Thank you, dude. You want good news? I want good news. Honestly, there's been a lot of like shitty things this last week. I ain't gonna lie, like it's been kind of depressing. Have I seen When Harry Met Sally? I don't know. Let's see. Let me Google it. When Harry Met... Who is this with? Oh, it's with Carrie Fisher? I feel like maybe this has been on the television and I just don't know. Yeah, Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. I can't say I truly remember it, though. I don't know. I probably have carpal tunnel, so I'm preventively not typing so much for the next week or two. Maybe it's because you troll me too much. Maybe your wrist is getting tired of that. Why are we changing switches? I'm not changing the switches. I'm taking out some of the foam. That's literally it. What's going on? What's vibrating over here? Oh, it's just that. It's the dinner orgasm scene. What, that movie? Damn, I really don't notice. I really don't know that movie at all then. How is Alex dad age? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Take back what you just said. Take back. I'm still a young man. Take back what you just said right now. I said what I said? Damn, dude. You really gonna say I'm dad age? I kind of am, but hey, stop, dude. Let's just calm it down a second, all right? Calm it down a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, damn, XMT. Are you going to do Sunday photos? Yes, today we're going to be doing Sunday photos. All right, let's take this off now, and I'm going to remove some of the foam here. So I'll leave... So there is 2 sheets of foam here. This is what's giving it that like marbly PE film sound profile. We're going to get rid of this. Again, if they had just done standard like flex cuts, I think this would have been a lot better. But I mean, it's fine. I'm not pressed about it. Yes, everyone get in those tickets. I'm about to draw it right now. I was dad literally your age, now unk or granddad. Yeah, with outrage. Yeah, I know, Bern. I'm just joking around. I'm trying to keep my youth eternal, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to avoid the hard topics. You know what I'm saying, Bern? I am trying to avoid growing up. I am aiming to live in Neverland, if you guys know what I mean. I'm trying to become a lost boy. You know what I mean? Why did my... Let's do this. Okay. Let's draw this giveaway. What is the thickness of this PCB? It's 1.2. It's definitely thin. It's definitely 1.2, and it's definitely... Well, flex cut. Where did I put my... Here. Oh. Alright, guys. Closing the giveaway now. Drawing a winner. 10! Congratulations! Congratulations, 10! Is 10 there? Congratulations! Oh my god. Congrats, Tan. Congrats. Tan, if you could message me, and then I'll forward that information to Verm, and then he'll ship you the board, okay? Congratulations! The next giveaway is at 180, and it's a Dimium 65. It will be the Dimium. And it's a silver Dimium. How do they do so well with the design and then say, you know what, make it a 1.2 mil and flex cut it to hell? Yeah, and you know what's crazy? It's just one simple thing that they could have changed that I feel like could have made the board more versatile. But it's fine. Let's put the switches back in. Maybe this is still going to sound excellent. The Dimium is a cool one. It's going to be a Dimium and a pack of granite switches. And whatever switches I have already installed in the Dimium. Doesn't it cost more to make all those flex cuts? Probably not. It's probably, like, unimportant how much it probably costs or anything. If you could message me on Twitch, Tan, that would be amazing, bro. It's okay, Flip. New Ergo might have been my favorite purchase. It's such a good board. Which color is the Dimium? It's a silver one. It'll even have some keycaps on it too. Some PBT ones. It's a cool board. I've always liked the Dimium. I have a personal one in like a black color. It's a very fun board. How do we volunteer to donate keybs? No. Maybe for next time. I'm only gonna take the 1 or 2 from some people who've been asking me to get rid of some stuff, but no, let's keep it simple. We'll do it for the next one. I appreciate the offer though. That's very kind of you. How do these switches feel? They're actually pretty good, man. They do feel a bit heavy on the stock lube. Maybe that's like the only complaint I have. Does it say who manufactured these switches? I'm not sure. I don't know. The Rye Linears. But I will say it delivers exactly what it says. Deep and mellow sound profile. So they are deep. You know what's funny? I was going to say Key Geek. Yeah, they feel like Key Geeks. Key Geek has, I would say, okay lubing. They're usually good enough. They usually benefit from a little bit of hand lubing. I feel like this is a slight bit on the heavy side for lube, but not impeding its sound profile at all. If that means anything to you guys. Hand lubing. Key Geek is good for switches, though. I think everyone here has been, for the most part, good with Key Geek. Silent Tactiles is a good name. Cloud Silent Tactile. So is that not it is a Silent Tactile, okay. Alex, if I somehow win another board from you in the future, depending on the board, I'll take it and donate a different one. Adam's going to start recycling the boards I've given him. 2 things. Are those foams? I have beef with Key Geek. HMX is better. I'm kind of the opposite, where I feel like I've, in recent times, liked more Key Geek switches than I have HMX. HMX has made some excellent stuff, though. I cannot complain. By the way, guys, I finished Stranger Things, Season 5, Part 1. Oh my fucking god. No spoilers, please. No one say anything. But when's the next one coming out? Christmas? Dude, it needs to come out Christmas Day, like ASAP. It needs to, dude. If you guys haven't watched it, watch it, dude. The new Stranger Things. The only thing viable on Netflix these days. Oh, it's the 26th? I choked on my pizza when that happened. Yo, bro. Honestly, I got tingles. When that happened, I got tingles, bro. No one say anything. If you guys say anything, I will be a very upsetty spaghetti. I thought the scripted stuff dramatically... I thought the script suffered dramatically from previous systems. Or from previous seasons. Yeah, like Season 4 I wasn't that big on. Season 3 was okay. Season 2 was good. Season 1 was great. I would say last season was pretty boring. I think, honestly, I went into Season 5 thinking it would be like Season 4. So... I think, honestly, maybe that was better because I had lower expectations. Is this the season where the cookie monster comes alive and eats the kids? Yes. It's where they all get transformed into chocolate. Are you a big fan of Marvel? Oh, wait. The new Avengers. Did that get leaked? Just yes or no. Was there a leak for the trailer? I heard, but also I don't believe anything anymore because 90% of it's AI fucking slop that people leak just for fake headlines. The trailer is in theaters from watching Avatar. Is Avatar out? I haven't heard anything about it. I've been seeing it all over social media this morning. You didn't like Suburban Mob jailbreaking a Russian gulag? No, dude, it was honestly... Season 4 was a tough one to get through. Am I AI? On certain days. It's the same days I'm also 7'5". They're redoing Endgame with a new thing since Captain broke the timeline? Wait, really? But what do you mean by that? They're redoing Endgame. I don't even know. Honestly, man, I love Avengers. I love Marvel stuff. Bro, I don't know, man. I'm like not... I was really pumped for Fantastic Four. Like an end scene? Oh, I don't know. I'm like... I don't know how I feel about the Marvel stuff. I don't know. I don't know, man. Fantastic Four was great. Honestly, I really liked it. I think it had some really good scenes in it. I'm just finally excited about X-Men finally being introduced to Marvel. Me too, but also I feel like I don't like Marvel-fied X-Men. I don't want it. I want X-Men that isn't afraid to be more serious and dark and not Marvel-fied. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm also, I'm also a huge fan of what they did with Hugh Jackman as Logan. So I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't know if I can really, like, truly look at X-Men the same way. The Wolverine game looks fucking tight. There's a new game. I liked Deadpool and Wolverine, but also I took it more of a comedy rather than anything else. But like, I also have recently rewatched all of X-Men and all of its ridiculous timelines and stuff. And man, what a blast watching that stuff is. I love that stuff. Yeah, Fox just made too many weird timelines for X-Men. The Ergo did get drawn, yes. Have you seen X-Men 97, the show? It's so good. No, it's on my list. I have a giant list of stuff, but everyone told me to watch that too. They nailed Galactus? Okay, I have a question for you guys. This is not really a spoiler because I feel like it's just not. Are they doing anything with the end of... you know at the end of... What's that one with Angelina Jolie? The Celestials? No. Was it called that? Eternals. You know at the end where they tease the guy with like the sword? Are they doing anything with that? I'm not gonna lie, that looked pretty dope. And then I read his like backdrop, like his background, I guess, and that sounded pretty dope. The Black Knight, yeah, Black Knight stuff. It's done? Okay, I'm actually really excited for that one. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but like, sounds cool. Oh, you mean done as in like they're not doing it anymore? Oh man. I also feel like Eternals got way too much hate for no good reason at all. I really don't think Eternals was that bad. I thought it was entertaining, dude. Is that the MX Master 4? Do you have any thoughts? Way better than every other Logitech slop that they've released in the last like 5 years. It's such a good mouse. I have no real quarrels with it. I've been enjoying it, using it every day. I'd say pick it up if you've been on the fence. It's part of Blade and it's frozen. What is the Eternal stuff? Yeah, whatever happened to the second part of Shang-Chi as well? Eternals was decent, but they had way too many new characters to flesh all of them out sufficiently. I can see what you mean there. I still felt some attachment to some of the characters, though. Like, it wasn't terrible in that sense. I feel like they did well for what it is. Maybe they just need another hour in the movie of just, like, character building. Kojax, dude, I can tell you stories. I complain about Logitech all the time. But they did pretty good with this. They should do a Shang-Chi 2 without Awkwafina? Really? I didn't really mind or anything her in the movie. Wait, so what did happen with that? It was the Black Knight, and the voiceover during the Blade scene was actually Blade. Phage just simply ignored that movie. Oh. They realized they were going off track what people wanted, so they're backtracking with a bit more set seriousness during the Secret War that will decide when it's unshelved. Oh. Keeping up with Marvel stuff through chat is fun, not gonna lie. I also love it. Everyone has like different pieces of knowledge. I love it, dude. A bunch of Marvel movies didn't do well and they saturated the market with movies, so they froze and canceled a bunch of stuff. Secret Wars will be sick if they do it right. Wasn't Secret Wars a show or something? Wasn't that like a show they did at one point? Am I misremembering? Okay. So we just have foam in this, by the way, guys. Just foam now. So let's put this back inside the case. I guess I should screw this back together too. This thing on the back here. Oh, hydrate? Got you, dude. I'm a little bit low on water here. I kind of stopped watching Marvel after the Doctor Strange one. How do you guys feel about Doctor Strange movies? I'm like so whatever about them. Yeah, it's just water with flavoring in it. That's it. Why is Canada water so blue? Because it's flavoring. I get so sad when I see a movie like Thor Love and Thunder and read the comic storyline that inspired. It's so fucking sad how while in the movie he was just kidnapping children and they butchered Gore, in the comics he is so fucking OP. I'm not gonna lie, man, that whole movie and it stunk. That was such a bad movie. All the Thor stuff, as much as I like the character, and I think Chris Hemsworth does a really good job with him. Fuck, dude. Those movies suck. I think only the first Thor I cared about, sort of. And there's some scenes in Thor, but oh my god, dude, it's so boring. Those movies are terrible. I didn't mind the Multiverse of Madness, but I'm just over the Wanda stuff. I was so annoyed when they brought her kid shit into Agatha All Along. Oh fuck, I really liked Agatha All Along. I was shocked on how much I like Agatha All Along. It was so good, dude. Okay. So again, pretty simple build here. Should we put DMG on this? Is that the move right now? Do we see how good DMG fits on this, by the way, guys? Sloth? Do I have Sloth with numpad though? I don't know if I do. Dude, I'm telling you, this board looks great. I really hope this sounds good just as is right now. Let me go get Sloth. Oh man, that actually, I think I need it to get. Everyone should get up for like 5 minutes if you guys haven't moved around. I think it's about time we moved our bodies a bit. Sloth. Okay, I also need to go find what Sloth is on because I don't think it's in here. Yeah, it's not. I don't know, guys. I'm actually already thinking right now, I don't think this will look good. Sloth has a bit more of a yellow to it, and this is a bit warmer. I don't know if I'm vibing with this. Like, this is a bit more of a pink to it. I'm not feeling it. I'll be real with you guys. As much, this is like one of my favorite sets, but yeah, I know DMG would work. I know that's like even like what I think would probably be the best showcase on this, but anytime, Tan. Glacier, get out of here. Do we just do DMG? Is that just the play right now? Just say F it and do DMG? Who raided? Ast, thank you so much for the raid. Am I saying your name right? Hello, what were you guys doing? We just build keyboards here, so I think this would go. Actually, you know what? Maybe this wouldn't go better. I don't know why. I'm not really liking this either. Do I like this? Very good keyboard. Thank you. Do a neon set? I mean, I guess it would look good. Let me go see what else I have first. Let's not rush into decisions here. Thanks for the raid. Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. For people who are just tuning in right now. Alhambra might look good too. Classica would look good. I build keyboards like 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, I just build a lot of stuff on stream. We chit chat a lot too. We hang out. So thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we just do a lot of keyboard stuff here. Ooh, I wish I had GMK Winkler. I don't have it. Okay, let me go see what else I have before we jump the gun. What set we end up using? What else could look nice? So the board is a slight warmer with a slight pink hue. GMK Bingsu, I'm telling ya. Bingsu, eh? GMK Bingsu. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I'm actually a little stumped. I'm not 100% sure what would look good. Do we just do something really basic? I don't know if I have Alhambra. How many cameras do you have? Like on stream? 3. So this one on the side, my face cam, and then the one from top down, which is this one that you guys are looking at right now. So nice. Lena, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Okay, one sec. Let me go find a keycap set because I don't want to keep everyone waiting for the sound test of this board. I'm just not sure what I want to use. Let me do some more thinking. What keyboard do you use, or do you I use this one over here. Like this is the one I'm currently using, but I rotate between a lot of keyboards. This is called the Mode Encore. Panels? Helk, unfortunately, I only speak English, so I have no way to translate some of this stuff right now either. If you could translate it for me. Striker? Let's see. I don't know if Striker would look good, to be honest with you guys. Well, let me see what I got. Let me take a quick peek. Be right back 1 moment, everybody. Should we just do Sloth and just see how it is? Since that was the original decision. Let's just do Sloth. Let's see how Sloth is. Alrighty. What happened? Very soothing voice for a dad? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Kikobo Love? I don't think I have that, unfortunately. We're going to take it off our
KKB
raw
love.
tofu here. This beautiful board. Oh. We're going to take this keycap set. Dude, this keyboard is so pretty. Do you assemble keyboards to order? I can, but only for certain models. Only for certain things do I do that. So not everything would always be like something that's available. Go check out 8th Setup. Let's see. Is 8th Setup on his or her Twitch? Oh, wow, that's a cool... It's like wide angle. That's dope. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, I really like that. Got like a fisheye lens going on. That's really dope. Very, very cool. All right, let's put this on. Can I redeem 150k for Noir? I don't know where Noir is at the moment. So if you want, I can go look for it. But I don't remember what keyboard it's on. Oh, wait. Do I know what keyboard it's on? Never mind. I know what keyboard it's on. It's on my Cloudline. If you want Noir, you can redeem it, Bardang. You can if you want. Totally up to you. Do you want to? There's no giveaway at the moment, unfortunately, Bomb. Alright, done deal, my friend. Done deal. Here, for everyone new who's tuning in as well, I'll show you something really cool. I will show you guys something really, really cool. This is a keyboard I designed with my friend Bull. We flame patinaed the back of this keyboard. It is a keyboard that sits on basically 2 pillars with a very, very complex piece as a fin. Very awesome. What's really cool about this keyboard, at the moment anyways, is there's a functioning keycap clock that is on this as well. So it's a totally functioning clock. So I'll let you guys look at that. I'm gonna go find the keycap set stuff. This guy. Yes, this is called the Mio. And let me get the Noir case. Noir. GMK Noir. Alright, let's start putting keycaps on our board. Also, thank you so much for everyone who likes the vibe here. A few people have been saying that. Thank you guys so much. That's very, very kind. Okay. I'm going to take it off my cloud line. Honestly, I was thinking about swapping keycaps anyways. But we will move this off and put this on the other board. Are there any keyboards you could recommend that is quiet but not expensive? You could literally pick any board you'd like. Just make sure it has silent keyboards or silent switches. I think your best bet, if you didn't want to break the bank but also wanted to maybe assemble something yourself, go with something from a brand called Neo. And I would suggest, if you're gonna do that, get yourself some silent switches as well. Oh, this is not that. Okay. How many keyboards do you have? I've been doing this for a long time, so I have about, well, I try not to keep them all. I do a lot of giveaways, but I think I have right now like over 100 or something. But I give away about 50 to 60 boards a year. Mostly, it's not like I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not like I'm going out and buying every single board out there. Some boards are just given to me. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, can you guys please just so I can understand chat as well, just so I can also moderate it properly. If you guys don't mind just speaking English, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate the rate again, guys. Is it possible to purchase? I do commissions. I usually ask people source their own parts, but I can source things for you as well. Where do I keep boards? You guys don't want to. Let's just not answer that question. Let me answer that with they're everywhere. We gotta see. Maybe for like Christmas I'll show you guys. You guys are just gonna make fun of me, so I don't want to. Everyone's gonna laugh at me at the end of the day, so I don't want to right now. I don't want to. Next giveaway, if we hit all the giveaways, I will show you guys a sneak peek of where I keep keyboards. Oh my gosh. Now I'm more curious. Don't be. It's embarrassing. In the tub? No, I haven't gotten that low yet. Our English is very bad. You are all good. Don't even stress. I will not judge you at all. They don't understand English well, so I translate some things for you, but nothing bad. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind at all. I just so I can like moderate the chat and stuff too. That's all. I'm ready to play double the price for you to get me a keyboard. I mean, it depends on what you need. I would say like if you are actually interested in a custom keyboard, I have a commission sheet on my website. I don't know if there's a command for that actually. But I have a commission sheet and I can help you. I can sort of help guide you in the right direction, but ultimately there's, believe it or not, there's not even though there's still a lot of choices, I still feel like some of the cooler projects are always going to be more group buy or limited time things. Alex's Kohaku? Actually, I still need to send back the Gundam Haku. Aline has not told me yet what to do with it. So I still have it here. And I've been wanting to use it, but I also don't want to damage it. Send it to me. A Gundam Haku. I can show you guys afterwards. It's all in a box, so I'd have to go get it. I'll have to unbox it again. Please source Haruki round 2. How about you go fuck yourself? How about that? Huh? This guy, dude. Always bringing up bad memories. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Dude, this Anit guy. Okay, Brody. I said what I said. What happened now? Me and Insty are basically the same person? You and Insty? This guy's always bringing up bad memories. Them's fighting words? Yeah, I like how Annette told me earlier. And it's like, I'm going to start typing less. And then, like, I see Annette type in 15 paragraphs in the last, like, 2 minutes. That was Annette, right, guys? He said that, right, guys? I forgot I have 50 gram springs. Bro's holding a keycap puller and isn't using it. So what, dude? I like your work. You are mastering your field. Thank you so much, Ego. I appreciate you, man. And it, real talk, though. Is it both your wrists? Or is it your keyboard wrist? Or sorry, your mouse wrist? Real talk. No trolling. It's more in my forearm. Are you close to the elbow? That sounds worse. So it's here? I don't know if that's from typing, though. Is it? Are you floating your wrists, or? From Jork. Okay. You know what, Weesh? It comes from near the elbow and it goes to the forearm. Honestly, man, I would say lay off typing right now. I feel like you're just going to stress it out more. It's doesn't hurt a lot, though. Okay. From someone who has gone through things like that, real talk, man, take a break if you need. Also, maybe it's your mouse. Is it just your right arm or left arm? Take a break. I feel like that's only going to get worse, or go see someone about that. Because when I had something like, it's both but more my left. Is it your chair? Do you think it's like the seat you're sitting in that's not allowing you to have proper form? Yeah, that shit's not good, bro. Actually, I think these were the right call for keycaps. This looks great. And it has a chair in the basement? Yeah, I gave him one. Relapse back into the hobby after being away since 2022. It's crazy how things have changed. Thanks for the helpful info on your site. Anytime, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. I try my best to make everything very easy to understand. Hey man, some people are addicted to typing, you know? It is a thing. And it lives in Alex's closet and organizes keys for him. He does on occasion. He's a real nice guy. Such a nice guy, man. Man, a full numpad on this looks great. You know what? I'm not even like upset with the way this sort of sounds already. I know I'm kind of spoiling it. I apologize, but do you have any recommendations for a camera strap? You know, I actually just got a camera strap. I don't know where the hell I put it though. I got one from what is it called? I like rope straps, first of all. Rope straps are the best. But Peak Design had a really good one. They have some like newer rope straps that I thought were awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and recommend the new Peak Design rope straps. Oh shit. I don't remember everything goes here. I think that goes there. Try to rest as much as possible in ice packs for 15 minutes when it's flaring. Yeah, because I agree with Atomic here. Definitely do ice packs too. After a week, if it's better, analyze your step to see what you need to change. If it's worse, see a doctor. Yeah. Posture check? Oh shit, I should posture check. And real talk though, man. Take a break. Even if it means getting off the computer, man. It's not fun dealing with that stuff after you've kind of like let it sit for too long too. I I don't mean take a break from chat. Andy can do whatever he wants at the end of the day. I love the guy, but I worry that it might get worse. I actually do worry because, again, I've had stuff like that happen to me. Mine was a bit more embarrassing though, because mine is when I was like addicted to playing World of Warcraft. So yeah, audio only stream. Yeah, you could do that. Put this here. My WoW days. I was too addicted to WoW. I put the 8 in the wrong spot. I'm a nurse with multiple chronic injuries, and like if you keep going, it's gonna suck. Yeah, because that's what I did, dude. Again, I'll just echo the story. I was really stupid, and I decided to not take a break when my wrist was starting to really hurt when I was younger. And I ended up having pain for like a literal year, even after changing all of my setup stuff. It just would not go away. Sometimes I go to the gym and I get those 45-pound weights and I get some funny movements with my wrist, which was dumb as fuck, and my bad base technique. Oh yeah, you might just need some R&R, bro. Honestly, it just sounds like everything's adding up now. It's time to R&R, dude. Good lord, RSI and a joke, guys. Don't play around. We deal with ergonomic stuff in keyboards, so I know. I'm with you on that. It is not a joke. You know, I'm gonna use some novelties for this bottom area here. Seeing a doctor either way. Honestly, I'm happy for you. That's responsible. That is a responsible thing you are doing. Good on you, sir. Super duper responsible. I need the 7 now. Where is it? Let's put this here for fun. And then 7. What the fuck is it? I don't know where my number 7 is. I can't see it. Do I just say F it and put something else there? I'm also gonna get a chair that's not gamery. Oh, dude, 100%. Gamer stuff is just... Is it true that on Twitch you value subscriptions and not donations? At the end of the day, like, I want people to not have to deal with ads. So, like, from a perspective of what works best for viewers, I think a subscription makes more sense. Obviously, I don't get as much money from that, but like, why would I want you to stick around with ads, you know? That's kind of where I'm at with that. Alright, I actually don't know where the number 7 is, so I'm just going to stick number 5 on here. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it, TM. Sorry I just missed it, but I have tried looking everywhere on your website in the descriptions, but I cannot find... Oh, like this, the one I'm using. Well, you can't even see it right now. Like the black cable? Like... Let me do that for you. They're from Ordinary Labs. They're just like standard silicone cable. How do we donate on Twitch? You don't. You have to donate via... Well, I guess you could technically, but it's like through Stream Elements or Streamlabs. This cable, right? These are Ordinary Labs. They're just like plain Jane cables. They're excellent. They have been amazing for me. All right, let's analyze the changes with the keyboards. Ball spin. Let's analyze these changes now. So, I might have to pause the ball spin. You know what, hold on. Pause the ball spin for now. Let's take off a headset in here. You know, I don't mind that at all. The spacebar, I need to do something to the spacebar, but this is no foam. It just has the one piece of foam, actually. I shouldn't say no foam. It is noticeably quieter. Not in a bad way, though. Here's the thing, though, because this is easy to take apart. Let me do one thing here. I really don't care for this, so I'm going to unscrew this whole leaf spring here. If we want, we can always put it back. It's the nice thing. These are still slightly modular. Let's take out this mounting point as well. Maybe it's just this space bar as well, like the actual space bar. I feel like that opened it up a bit. It's not as sharp and tacky now. Still not my favorite thing in the world spacebar wise. So let's swap it for something else. Let's see. Let's try a cherry switch, even though that might even be a little bit deeper, or a little bit sharper. But let's see. Or actually, you know what? Let's try a milky yellow first. Mod it milky yellow first. I feel like that brought some depth to it, for sure. See how soft this board is now too with no foam? Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't hate it. A little bit better. Let's see. Let's put the next switch I want to try on. Let's do the cherry now. Cherry MX Black. Still not my favorite. Let's actually, I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to put back the spring. Jeez, these switches are a little tough. I'm going to try a granite as well, but I'm going to put back the spring for the time being. All right, so far, I don't hate it. I don't think this is a bad board without the foam. Am I in love with it without the foam? I wouldn't say I'm in love with it. But I will give it a thumbs up for with the foam. Like, definitely enjoyed that sound profile. But let's give this a go now. Let's put this back and see with the cherry switch. Seems to be the strongest switch so far. Yeah, I do think maybe it was just an original switch that we had. That actually, I think, balances it out a little bit nicer. It's still a bit sharp. But it does sound a little bit more balanced. Let me try a granite switch as well. I just had a whole bunch of granite switches I had this morning. Where did I put all those? Hey, good question. Oh, there. Literally have a whole thing I prepped. Mode Encore GMK. Oh yeah, that's the one I'm using. Oh, that was Dream Moments. Jeez. Stream is so peaceful and warm that I feel like I'm starting to fall asleep. That's the vibe here. That's the vibe. We try to make it cozy. Let's push this down all the way. Let me tune up the spacebar a little bit too. Maybe it just needs a smidge of tuning. Much better. I do think the granite and the cherry are my favorite by far. But let me just do a smidge of something different here. Let's grab this. I don't know if I'll be able to grab it with this guy. We just have to... There we go. I almost feel like the stabs were just a little bit slightly under-lubed, kind of giving it too much of like a stab sound. So let's actually go back to the cherry, for example. Is it just me or did that make a huge difference, just lubing the stab a bit more? It still has a bit of sharpness, but it's not like overbearing now. It still is a bit sharp, but I'm going to chalk that up to probably us having... I think it is a bit of compression that's happening with this space bar here. Let me try one thing, you know? Could just try just... I feel like that made a huge difference. It just slightly rounded off that sharper curve. Very, very subtle. I do think taking off this gasket and leaving the... I do think that helped a lot. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but we're fighting against, just like Byrne said, we're fighting against the thinner PCB of 1.2 mil and flex cuts at this point here. So blue cheese it. I don't have any blue cheese like readily available at the moment. Here's the thing though. I still think this board is good value. Like, even at 200 bucks, I know you're forced to get stuff here. Like, let's go back to the original Switch. You're forced to buy switches in keycaps, albeit they seem like they're really good keycaps, and you technically get a pretty big base with this. Not even a base key. You get a pretty big... Oh, that was the wrong switch, was it? It was the wrong switch. You get a pretty big base with this, just because like you get a full-size board. 200 bucks, I would say for a full size with a good aesthetic, with some fun features on it, is good. For $200, oh yeah, you can tell even the difference with the original Switch. You know what? I like that. That sounds pretty good with the original Switch. That's hitting. That actually does sound pretty good, actually. Yeah, we can throw some bottom foam to see what it does. Maybe it'll help break up some of the stuff in the board. I still don't mind this for $200, considering the aesthetic, considering like you get a full-size board with some fun features. I am not mad at this at all. I think most people will most likely use this with foam. In a small way, to be honest with you guys, like we're nearing some foamy territory for sound now. All right, I think taking off this gasket, lubing the stabs a little bit better. If you're trying to go for less foam in the build, that's excellent. I think I really like that. So, full-size board, $200, fully pre-assembled, easy to take apart because it's catchball system. It's good for that. If you want to go further than that, here's where I think the board falls apart. We'll go over some other stuff I like, though. The board itself, I feel like it may be a bit tough for it to kind of find its identity of like, am I a pre-assembled board or am I something you can tinker with? And the reason why I think it's trying to find its identity right now is it's because we can easily take this apart. It's clearly meant to be opened. Like, why else would you add these features with the pogo pins, with all that stuff? Where it falls short is a little bit of the, well, once you do open it up, there's not really a whole hell of a lot of things you can do. You can take out the foam, which is a slight bit of a chore, but nothing out of the ordinary. It's pretty standard fare. But past that, you're limited on like what you can do with taking out foam. Which again, it kind of makes me wonder like, why can we open this board up so easily? Where I think they could have made this a little bit better, and again, this is also market dependent and depending on their audience, you know, and maybe in different countries, which I know for a fact in different countries, things like foamier sounds or flex cuts are just more popular. I do feel like they could have at least offered some different versions with a PCB that is non-flex cut in 1.6. As far as I know, and I will go over this one more time, I don't think there's any option for different PCBs. Outside of that, though, with that in mind, like, I am saying that I wish it had it. The project itself is fun. Like, the design aesthetic works really well for me. Like, I do think this is the nicer board to look at versus the ND104. Let's look at the top-down view. I think this is way nicer to look at. Hands down. You know, like, to me, this is a bit more classy with some fun features. It doesn't seem cheap. And I think in some ways the ND104 had slightly cheap aesthetics in some areas. This feels a bit more high-end. Like, if you were to give me this keyboard right now and said, Alex, how much do you think this case is worth? I think I would say about $300. This to me reminds me about a $300 case. You know, I do like that we can easily swap things on the back, and it kind of works with the aesthetic here. We can go from Windows to Mac as well, which is awesome. It's a completely screwless design for those who care. It does have some big branding here on the back, but I think that kind of adds to the aesthetic here. Plus, you're never really going to flip this over. I think they did an excellent job with some of the stuff on the top. This is what kind of makes this scream a bit more high-end in a way to me. It is wireless too, yeah, which is awesome. So I think they did an excellent job there. I actually like the side profile on this. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think this side profile has its own... Oh, I should have left it on this one. Has its own character here. I like it. Does the PCB have different bottom row options? No, and that's something I was about to bring up too. You're locked in. You have no option when you're building this. Which again, I'm not saying that I need those things, but like, you're doing custom keyboard stuff, why not add some options? You know, it's the truth. You gotta think to yourself too, like at any price point at that point, like we've seen cheaper boards from the same company offer more diverse PCBs. for less. So I think in a way, like, I get it. This is pre-assembled. They have keycaps to match. At the end of the day, I think I would have been fine if they didn't even include like a step caps or a 7U and just said if you have those, you can use them. So one thing I did want to check was the front height, because this board actually was pretty comfortable to type on. Oh wow. 19.3, 19.4. Okay. Not bad. Did I mess this up? My bad. I'll fix that later. Not bad at all. For someone coming in fresh, this is a great gateway drug. Yeah, I'm totally on board with thinking this is a great first purchase. Even more so, I think this might even be a fun purchase for someone who's just been after a fun full-size board. Like if they didn't want to go super serious and spend like $500 on a full size, maybe something where it's a bit more high-end, you know, technically, because this is a you know, it's a higher-end keyboard for sure. But they didn't want to go super cheap on a board. So I'm on board with this. I actually think this board makes a lot of sense for that. Yeah, people do come in and want the fresh. They come in fresh and they want something full size as well. No, I didn't. I didn't put it right back. What is it supposed to be? Hold on. That's what she said. My wife would love this for work. I do feel like this is a great work purchase. Divide, multiply, minus. Oh, my bad. I thought I was doing what you said. I was on autopilot, so I was talking. The board needs to be smaller? What happened? Oh, yeah, then they realized they needed something smaller. Yeah, okay. Here's where I think this board doesn't work, though, okay? I think it doesn't work for someone who wants more out of their purchase. And for the hardcore tinkerers, I don't think you would like this purchase. I think this is going to be for someone who wants something straightforward, who wants something that has its own little bit of identity of just being a pre-assembled board where maybe you can swap out caps or switches. And for someone who sort of likes foamier sound profiles. We did get it to sound, I'd say, not bad. It is a bit quieter because it's a thinner PCB. So you can technically still do this with less foam. You're probably still going to need some just because, again, it is flex cuts. Overall, what do you guys think? I think the only thing for me that the ND104 does better is I think its screen had more fun options. So I'm going to give it to the ND104 there. I think the ND104 is also less... it's less designed, I'd say. So if you needed something more simple, the ND104 would make sense. I think this, for someone no one cares about the way their board is on their desk and they can actually pick something, I actually think this is the nicer looking of the board. I did like the stock sound profile out of this a lot more. I do like how there's a lot of fun things you can do with this board as well. Like there's a volume, there's switching the screens, you know, lots of fun stuff here. I'll stand by that one. It's wild. You're a dad age and you haven't seen Harry Met Sally. Hey, you know what, guys? Be great for most people, but enthusiast level falls short. I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's a great looking board, but at the price point, there may be better options. I don't know if there's a lot of better options in the full size category, though. You know? I love the Evo boards, how the Evo boards sound, so I was hopeful that this one would sound similar. And I think if memory serves, the Evo boards didn't have 1.2 flex cuts PCBs, right? So again, and I'm going to say this with the utmost love to everyone who likes flex cut stuff and the brands that are producing these things. It's not that people don't want flex cuts. It's that I think people want to be presented with an option. And I feel like at the end of the day too, when I'm buying a keyboard, like I have boards that are really foamy and I love. I absolutely am over the moon with. However, there are some boards that I also like the same option to say, you know what, I'm sick of the foam today. I'd like to debuild this or unbuild this and do it back up with less foam or no foam at all. And I think that, to me, marks a really good product in the keyboard world, is when it sounds good with no foam and foam. Unfortunately, 1.2 mil PCBs for that purpose don't usually work. So I really don't think this is unreasonable at $200. I think this is still a fun pickup. I don't think you'd go wrong and hate this board at all. I think this still looks great. It looks, and even, you know, it feels and sounds to some degree past the $200 board for sure. From what we've seen in the past anyways, for boards this size, you know. So I just picked up a gently used Odin Round 3. Excited for that full size? Oh, cool. From KBD fans? That's a fun one. Kind of reminds me of recent QK boards. We were talking about that. It's like recent QK stuff, just better designed. It's weird. Because, like, where was that QK? Here it is. As fun as this is, when you put these two boards together and side by side, which is in their own branding of, their own world of branding here, this, I think, is technically more expensive. This looks more expensive. To me, this is the one that looks like the more expensive product, not this. And because I would say these even share very similar design cues, this looks way more refined. This looks more like thought through and is like, all right, how do we get that vintage vibe on a more modern keyboard? This one here doesn't. So I gotta wonder how you'll give that away when you give me the box for it. The box? Huh? But fun, very fun. Again, I don't mind this at all. I think this is pretty cool. What's on the box? I don't know. What's on the box? My board came in a QK65 or... Oh! Wait. I gave you the box or the hard shell for it? I don't know. I've been... Oh man, I could tell you guys. There's too many hard shell cases in boxes. Just the cardboard box? Oh yeah, no, the box is fine. There's too many and I had to reuse some of them for certain things. This or the Nama, Alex? This. The Nama... I don't even want to get into this topic because I feel like it's a super... Oops. It's a super different keyboard. The Nama is for a collector. I'm going to just say that right up. Like, it's a fine looking keyboard at the end of the day. But like the Nama is for someone who wants that timepiece thing on the top right corner. So, yeah, the Nama, we had a lot to say. I feel like the video literally... that was the first one where I've had to write down all of my criticism because I feel like there was a lot. So, I think the Secret 65 is great, Big Boss. I really like it personally. All right, let's look at some pictures that you guys put in chat. Shall we, guys? Ugh. Alex, do you know any Canadian stores that stock hardshell cases? Maybe Minokias? Maybe Mechland? And then I think Desk Hero would have them. I think both have similar design code. Retro Toys, DP104 looks like the older brother. It looks like the board that's been more well thought through to have a vintage aesthetic, but still work. Plus the colors are really good too. I don't know, I'm still on the vote here where I think this is a fun pickup for someone who's just entering the hobby, who wants to dabble in custom boards. I think you're really gonna like this. Who maybe wants to try out some switches or something and likes this retro aesthetic, you're really, really going to like this board. Plus, it's full size. I can see a lot of people liking the foamy sound signature too. You know, this does look really sharp with black keycaps. It really does. God damn, I really like this color. They need to start doing more of this color. This is beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, Tem, I'm definitely doing that. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of your submissions, shall we? Thank you,
Super
Mute. I
chill stream
appreciate you,
complimented
man.
by some tea. Simply lovely.
Thank you, man. Tea sounds good right now, actually. All right, where's my server? Recently saw your video on the Ribiri. Oh man, honestly, I don't think I got to keep that board. I only got to use it the week of. I don't really remember too much about it. Yeah. That's sometimes the unfortunate part with reviewing and then having to send it off like really quickly. That was the Cannon Keys one, right? I don't really remember, unfortunately. All right, where did I leave off? Okay. Let's take a look at your guys' submissions now, shall we? Window capture. Photo area for Sunday. Disable that? Okay. All right. So we left off right here. We left off, and then Anna is the first one back. Although he does make pretty fire builds, I ain't gonna lie. It does look real good, the Lily. It does look real good. Excellent keycap choice. I would say excellent key. Dude, this is nice. All right, Anna. All right. Hits from Black Friday card hunting. You found Pokemon cards? That's already a hit on its own, dude. That's already a hit. Flapple, Latias, Carmine, Mega Sharpedo, Mega Gengar, Rotom, Yamper, Melmetal, and... Oh, wow, that's a cool card. Didn't even know that existed. That's cool. What else we got here? Cheeseman with some Thanksgiving in the country didn't go so bad this year. Oh, got some nice aesthetic photos of the vibes of some animals here. Did you guys deep fry the turkey? Damn, bro. That's scary. How'd it taste? Bird photos are always fun. Ooh, a cardinal. Oh man, this looks hella peaceful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. Alright, here we go. I don't know what set this is, but Gingy's opening it. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Not bad. Oh shit, an XS10. Dude, 680 for this is a steal. Very nice. Did you get a lens? I don't know if he or she's here, but did you get a lens for that too? X-ray mode Encore built with Dynacap. Dynacap on the Encore? Damn. Custom steel plate too? Color me impressed. That's awesome, bro. And you have like the matching mouse to go with it because this kind of does match that. Dude, wow, that's awesome. Encore Dynacap is so cool. Bro's jealous. Yeah, I'm also curious. Where did you get the steel? Like, you got it obviously custom cut. That's cool. Doesn't have stainless steel. Stipulate just a JST header mode. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Felix, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's an excellent build, dude. Holy pocket, you killed it with that. Oh, I do want food. Actually, no, I can't eat today. Today, I had a pretty big lunch, and then for dinner, I don't even know what. We had like a bunch of random stuff. But honestly, I'm I'm full, but I could eat. That's basically where I'm at. This is another one? Is Gingy just like lying to us when he says he doesn't get GMK sets that are organized? This looks hella organized to me. Alright, that's weird. Photo dump from my S25. Let's see. What do we got here? We have a keyboard, I'm not sure which one, with Serica. Oh, a Neo keyboard. I don't know what board this is. Hinderbait on this though. Oh, Nuxross. Very fun, very fun. Seabass TH. Ooh, the Agar. Ooh, is that an HHKB? Very nice. My little dump. That sounded weird. I don't know why I read that out loud. Wait, that's cool tiling to take photos on. I really like this picture. This is also a really cool picture. Damn, that's cool. I love this artisan on that. That's sweet. There's one more. That's cool. You know what was good from the pool of grease in the pizza? I'm kind of into greasy pizza, I'm not going to lie. Protagonist, cream top, mocha frame, stainless steel bottom, GMK sloth. I already know I'm going to like this. Oh, with the light too? Apparently they delivered a while ago. Damn. Apparently it did. I said the same thing. Funny enough, I was talking about someone to this morning, and I said the same thing. Stone Gray noose with modern mats. That is fucking nice. That is a cool, with the LED there. Really like that. That looks pretty hot. That's a good looking keyboard. Rip Event Horizon. Apparently I got in trouble for that. No one appreciated my commentary, but it's okay. I don't really care. I said what I said. What is this? We had a Christmas party at work? Oh, shit. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's a fun little neat way to do things. It hasn't shipped? No. And then I talked about it yesterday. And, I got some face palms because apparently I was. Anyways, I'm not gonna say anything. Fuck it. I said what I said, and I stand by what I said. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't care. What else do we got here? We have Gray Studio Macross 65, sent by Mr. Alex. You know what's crazy? I feel like not even the keyboard. Those switches are more rare. Those diamond switches, you can't even get anymore, and I'm so sad. The nipple switches, yeah, those switches are awesome. I'm so sad they're not making them anymore. So sad. You know, this is a good set for this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is Turtle. Turtle won a keyboard. I love the W1 diamonds. I have blue and black. Yep. I don't know why they stopped making them. I can't remember why. What board is this? Is it derivative? I feel like it's a derivative, right? Legendary, yeah. That's nice. It is, right? Because it is, I think. I did see the roller switches pre-orders. Happy they're back. I thought it wasn't gonna be back, but new camera, new photos. Oh, very sharp. All right, my friend. All right. What are you shooting with again, Jer? Let's see. Let's see. Just got back from my vacation. Okay, I'm liking this. Very classic photo. Very nice. Very nice. Little black and white. All right. All right. Ooh, wait. Go back one. This was nice. I like the little reflection there in the ceiling. Oh, sure, you got a Nikon ZF? Very nice, McClacky. Very nice. What lens were you using for all these? I feel like this is very varied. Was it a zoom lens? Get her on stage, GMK Flare, mode 65. That's fun. Dude, Flare, is Flare like insane in real life? Is it super bright? I feel like it kind of is. I really like this combination though, it's fun. That's really fun, dude. It's not that bad. I feel like it is so bright. It's so bright. High-vis is brighter. What's this? Some meetup photos? Interesting. A wooden keyboard? That's fun. I like capturing the vibe of people there too. That's cool. Maltesers. That does sound real good. I haven't had a Malteser in a while, Eamon. That sounds awesome. I'm jealous they're in a warm enough climate to meet outdoors. Same. Yeah, this is how our climate looks right now. This is what our place looks like in Toronto. My boy the squirrel. I love squirrels. That's basically me when I go outside. Damn, the Nikon really doing some work, man. It's sharp. Anit. Amphibian. Hold on, let me take a look at the board first. All right. Hold on. I also was thinking, why did he hit those so aggressive, Jure? I also was thinking that. More squirrels. Damn, you like squirrels just like me, man. That's crazy. Some photos of my new Fuji. Tips are appreciated. Okay, you want tips. Let's see. I mean, see, I'm going to compliment you on something first. This photo is really fun. Who's this? Okay, so this photo here, you took, and you have this person who's obviously moving around. I'm not sure if you intentionally meant for that to happen, but like this captures a little bit of motion in the scene. It gives a little bit of like, okay, so this person's working hard, this person's serving someone. It slightly tells a story, which I think is really, really good. Like it's something, you know, like you want that. I think when you're taking photos, take them for fun. Don't worry about making them technically good. But if you're looking for a pointer, more than anything, like more than lighting, more than all this stuff obviously adds up to a good photo. But I would focus on maybe capturing a moment that tells a story. Like when I see this, I'll give you some harsher criticism. This is a cool, aesthetically pleasing photo. But what I'm getting here is like, all right, it's Christmas. It's holidays. I'm not really getting like warmth out of this. I'm not like feeling like a vibe out of this. You know what I mean? Like I know that it's the holidays, and that's what I get. Not a bad photo though. Like these aren't bad photos at all. I would just suggest like this is so good. This one is fantastic. But then again, like if you want the honest truth, sometimes I even go through hundreds of photos without getting anything I like. So I would say focus more on this. Maybe focus a little less on stuff like this. But then again, just have fun. It's your camera, right? Like don't listen to anyone else. Like have fun with it. That's all it's meant to do. It's you're capturing moments for yourself. All these will have memories for you. Don't worry about what I think. You know, even this is actually not a bad photo too. We got Mr. Phoenix. All right, I like the green on this one. That's fun. I like that a lot. We have the Umbra Chapter 1 GMK Evil Dulce. All right. The best criticism I got for taking my photos is that I need to move on from taking pictures of squirrel butts. So I started chasing them down, taking photos from the front. This is a nice vermin. I like this. Evil Dulce is a good set. I like Evil Dulce. Honestly, it makes me kind of want it sometimes. I feel like it would go well with like black keyboards. Neo 65 Sonic HE. Ooh, Moitech Pro G switches. Let's see. I want to see how this sounds actually. Hold on. No, that's not bad. How's this one? Okay, I think this is the Raids. You know, can't even hear the Raid. I like this one. Not bad, actually. It's coming along. HE's really getting there. It's almost there, I'd say. Almost. Not quite, but it's getting there. Orange Seal 100. Holy, that is orange. Was there an orange seal? Or did you get this done yourself? Damn. Speaking of GMK Any that's fun. Hey, you put it on a TGR too. That's fun. That does look coded, right? All right, we got some more here. Assortment of photos I've taken in the past few months on digital and film, Kodak, Portra, Pro Image, and Velvia. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this is a cool photo. This is aesthetic. Very aesthetic. Very nice. Ooh, look at the sunset. This is a really fun photo, by the way. That first one is insane. Low key, I kind of want to save this as a wallpaper, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm setting this as my wallpaper. What else do we hear? Portraits for film class. I took this past quarter in school. Digital was a test to test exposure, and framing came from an XT5. T-Max print from Bronica Etrici. Let's see. So this is the film shot? Oh no, this is the film shot. Oh. Might take a while to load. Oh, there it goes. Cool. How are you finding it? It's fun, right? I want to go back to doing film too eventually, but it's a totally different experience. It really makes you slow down. Pin, thank you so much for the 41 months, man. Thank you so much, Pinch. What's this one? The Keyboom? iPhone 15 Pro Max still working hard? Dude, the iPhone in RAW is actually pretty crazy. Also, what the hell is this? It's an interesting looking keyboard. We got a W1AT. Whoa, I haven't seen this set in a while. Holy. And that's the Spell 40. Cool. I've not seen that set in a hot minute. Photos with my Canon PowerShot. What is this? Is this like a charger thing? How are you finding that mouse, by the way, Mella? Dynacap Bauer Light. I do like me a Bauer Light. Hey, these are fun photos. I like these. These are cool. What is like, why is there Splenda in the back right corner here? Do you guys think this is why his arm hurts? Do you guys think this is why he's in pain? I can unintentionally make arrows with bread and cheese. Damn. I've been broken? I don't even know what to say, man. From eating splendid cheese bread? Yeah, maybe maybe it's the splendid cheese bread, bro. Maybe not enough pain, honestly. Brain can't process whatever that image is. I don't know, man. All right, and then we got what's this one here? Another. It's an Eden. Oh wow, an Eden. I haven't seen one of these yet. Oh, cool. This is nice with the weight there. Let's see what it sounds like. Wait. Oh, nice. Shit, you really did make that sing. That's nice. That is nice. Hell yeah. Oh, is this the Orion like star keyboard? This is a cool board actually. I think this is still in stock. This was a fun one. I feel like this didn't really get enough like attention or love. That's a fun one. We're gonna pin this. I like the colors of that board too. I didn't even realize the spacebar. Holy shit. Why? Why is the spacebar like that? Is that like, can you even do that? W spacebar? Damn, bro. That's crazy. We're going to pause there though, guys. That's crazy, dude. Koya, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate you. 15U is kind of nuts. Damn. Damn. Can get it from Sneakbox. Melts on 7U. Oh yeah, those are the ones that just like use the. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's cool though. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed our little broadcast today. I hope it was fun. I think it was fun. We're going to be giving away more stuff in the next few days. The next giveaway is at 180, and then we have tons of other stuff. We have a Dimium, a Onibi, a QK65 to give away, the KWD Fans Margo, a Neo 80, a Secret 65, and then finally a Matrix Vita, and then something very special at 600 subs, which is only for you and us to know. I'm not going to post that on Discord. But thank you guys. Really appreciate you. I want the Neo 80. It's a fun one. We're running like rolling giveaways until the holidays are over, so whenever we just naturally get some subs, we'll give stuff away. Finley, let's go raid Finley. All right, though, guys, that is pretty much the day. I'm gonna go clean up and honestly probably head to bed. I might watch an episode or two of Dragon Ball Z, but like I'm kind of suffering right now. I'm tired. I woke up so early today. I also need to shower. So you guys have a good one. Love you guys. Talk to you so soon. Bye-bye. Love you guys.